last defensive line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Thomas brings it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 18-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
11, again.
Now Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15.
Cam Little for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bit a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposite.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met him.
They got his man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to move back in front. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
That's complete to DK.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a 1st down. Throwing is Ward. And he will find Ridley on the left side. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive 1st down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense. But if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
19 strikes, go!
Ward. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Chigakonkwo from 4 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Big play there. 70 yards. And the Jaguars have yet again retaken the lead. Point after here coming up. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator is proud. And he lost the football. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Come on. Hey.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
82 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, Ward.
Got a man. It's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Calvin Ridley, a 14-yard touchdown. As his guys have now moved out in front.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Turn there, gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
They run a draw here on second down. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Buying time to his left. That is just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And they'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Folasade American.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Titans' 30-yard line.
11. Silver.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 104 yards rushing for him now as he is finishing off the regular season with a bang. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw.
They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Lisa 24.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Turton is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. Pushes him aside at the 10.
And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Red on red. Hey, center. Zach.
Etienne is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Take right open.
Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. But for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And here's a give to Spears. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Now 2nd and 9. Now Ward. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Titans are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that one will give him the lead here as we approach halftime. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. To throw is Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here we go. 60 bites, 60 bites.
Throwing now, Ward. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 33. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That one down the field for Strange. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They go play action with Lawrence. Rolling to his right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there at 22. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Lawrence will throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Jaguars have retaken a third-quarter lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they sit out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Ready, set.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
Ready.
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Filiasano American. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. Those defenders get to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throwing out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Ward. And one throw here, that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Duval County, here in Florence. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from Jacksonville. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to test this secondary right away. And this will be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That's good for a
First set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground, and he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll stick with him again. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, kill. Hey, so go.
Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
We're going to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Good for a Jaguars. First down. First and 10.
They go play action for Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
At the gun, here's a run up the gut. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hey, go!
A third down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And trying to lose an eye from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one will be from 37 yards out.
A 37-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Titan first down.
Here we go, set.
Here's a toss, break side. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Travis Hunter up to make the stop. From the 41, here's second down and 7. From the gun, here's Ward. His pass, caught. It's Chigokankwo. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's third down.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. On fourth down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Shotgun snap for Ward. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 20, here's second down and 7.
79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, Ward. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jim DK. Touchdown, Titans.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey, Ron.
His drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a yard. To throw is Lawrence. That is caught! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. An even 40 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. First and goal. Here's a run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
That's complete to his running back, Bashan Tutin.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep, the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only did they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars move out front. It's 9-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. This is a play we've seen seen this offense have success with in the past, but here, you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Here's Ward. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing, Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 12th touchdown of the year. Sly now for the point after. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Now, faking the give. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. This one caught left side, back screen. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Hey, run!
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Brings up second and 7.
Season 24. Hey, tomato. Hey, I'm gun.
They'll give on the ground. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you gotta choose wisely.
Easy. Hey, easy, Ralph.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. And he missed it. No good, and this remains a 2-point game.
Cam Little is the kickoff for the Jaguars.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now, first down throw for Ward. Moving outside the pocket. This one downfield for Okonkwo. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Up the middle they go. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be forced outright. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
For another Jacksonville first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, Lion! Hey, James, attack! There we go.
Lawrence. Pass caught by the tight end Strain. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Sebastian Joseph is there for the stop.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
24. Hey, there we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Running there in the rest of he did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. 2. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Etienne. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Play fake, now Ward to throw. Pushed out to his right. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
At the 31, 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 31, here is second and 6.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Caught by Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his first NFL touchdown.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Ward. In middle, and he's got Ridley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the gun, here's Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Josh Hines-Allen into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, Ward. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Ready, set. Go. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen in there for his second sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season.
There's still a long way to go here, but in the second half, when you can defend this lead, man, pass rushers come to play. This is where you can close it out. Pin your ears back. Go get the quarterback. And after that last sack, bringing up fourth down, this offense has to decide, is this a risk they're willing to take by staying on the field?
At their own 14-yard line.
Lisa 24.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. Brings up second down.
On red.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 1-yard gain. Brings up third and 6.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On first down, it's Ward. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
On second down, here's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. First down for Tennessee.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second and 10. To the air again. Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ward to throw again. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Titans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Off play action, it's Ward. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Hey, go.
Throwing again is Ward. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Ward. This one intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle. And this a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
The first goal of backed-up offense, Mike, is to at least get the ball out enough that your long snapper and punter can operate at the standard depth. They're forcing a 3rd down here, Mike, so they got to figure out what's our best way to pick up enough yards. But even if we don't keep the drive alive, my punter can stand and not be under his own goal.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First and 10.
He'll try the right side this time. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, let's go. Hey, son.
Try and run the option left. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 2.
Hey, go. Son, this is hot.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He will have the Jaguars 1st down. They get 5 on 3rd and 2.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Red on red. Son, this is hot.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's got the 1st down and more to the 45. He'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now give up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third down, we'll try to get it on the ground, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's fourth down.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now it's Ward. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. He's going to pick up a Titans first down on what will be a big play then on fourth and long. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. That one caught by Ioman. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air. That's good for a Titan first down. To throw is Ward. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. It's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped, The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars.